What's up guys, my name is CamoDude2187 and for this final video of my world tour series, I'll be showing you guys all the other builds and farms that I have around my world. Starting on this side of the mansion garden here, we can come out this archway, and this perspective gives us a pretty cool view of the custom cliffs I've built going all the way down the coast. Got some more custom trees over here, and coming down this path brings us to the start of the residential area of my world, the project I'm currently working on. Got a bunch of cool houses here, all built in more or less the same style, but with a bunch of different materials. And they all have great interiors. Yeah, moving on. Over here we've got some custom cliffs. And coming up this path, we can come all the way to the top, which is where I have some more houses. That one over there doesn't have much of an interior, but this one is the blacksmith's house. Coming up this staircase and through the front door brings us into the main room, where he's got some armor trims on display, a table, a desk. Over here we got the dragon egg. And in these barrels is where I keep all my armor trimming supplies. This room here is the bedroom. Got a bed over here, another desk, and a bunch of furnaces. And down in the basement is a small workstation, an armor collection, and my other super smelter. Coming behind the blacksmith's house and farther up the mountain brings us to my iron farm. This farm has actually been shut down for a little while, because in the time I had it running it has produced far more iron than I will probably ever need in this world. Coming all the way to the top of the mountain, we can see the new mountain starting to take shape over here. And all the way at the top over here we have a big watchtower that I've built. Connected to it is a small tavern with some decorations, some meat cooking over the fire, the bar, a bunch of tables, and this door over here leads to the spiral staircase of the tower. And if we come all the way to the top of the tower here, in this room is where I have my nether portal that leads to the nether roof, which is where I have my nether hub set up. And coming up to this lookout area here, this gives us a pretty cool view of my base from above. And if I boost my render distance real quick, it also gives us a really cool view of the surrounding area as well. Flying over here past these houses brings us to my village. A long time ago I set up this big perimeter fence going all the way around the village to protect it from zombies and stuff like that. And if we come in here to the center of my village, I've set up a big market area, which is where I have all my villagers' workstations so that they're all in one place, which lets me easily trade with all of them whenever I need to. Over here, this is my general mob farm, which is where I get all the gunpowder that I need for rockets. And just past that is my tree farm. This place is where I farm all the wood that I need for projects and stock up on it as well. Got some allays over there on the left to help me with collection, a bamboo farm over there, and up in the sky over there is my resin farm. Coming back to the mansion and into the secret tunnel, we can come all the way down to my nether portal. Coming through it brings us into this warped forest where I first spawned into the Nether. And if we fly over this way over the forest, we've got a bastion here on the left, a bunker that I built in the Nether wastes to help me whenever I wanted to fight zombified piglins. And if we come over here, past this Soul Sand Valley, we come to another bastion. And in here, all the way at the bottom, is where I have my Froglight farm. How this works is that this spawner right here spawns the magma cubes, the powder snow and frogs help kill them, and then the allays collect all the items. Then all I need to do is stand in that room over there, and the allays put all the Froglights and all the magma cream into that chest. Coming back to the portal, we can head into this minecart elevator, which will bring us all the way to the top of the Nether to my ice boat road. Grabbing a boat from my ender chest, we can put it onto the ice and get into it, and when we start rowing we move with incredible speed. And in a matter of seconds it's brought us all the way over to my Wither Skeleton farm, which is where I get all the coal, bones, and Wither Skeleton skulls that I could ever want. Back at the watchtower in the overworld, we can head into the Nether portal that brings us to the Nether roof, and this is where I have my Nether hub. It's not very decorated because this is not meant to be an aesthetic build, but mainly just a fast travel route between different locations. Out in this direction I have my gold farm, which unfortunately no longer works as of a recent update, but back when it did, it was my main source of experience and gold. Coming through this portal here brings us to a village that I have fortified with a big wall and a lot of towers. This village generated right next to a pillager outpost over here, and that is why I decided to fortify it and do my first raids here. For the final destination of this world tour, we can head out to the end, where there's honestly not much going on, as I haven't gotten around to building anything out here yet. Over here we've got a beacon set up for when I want to mine large amounts of obsidian. And over here on this side of the island I have my Enderman farm, which is my main source of experience. And that is it for this final world tour video. I have big plans for the future of this world, so stay tuned if you want to see what those are. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this series and want to see more, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.